Yeah, the boss here or the place people.
Well, there's how are you, John Anderson?
This has been Stuart down for 100 years, never. It's only 70 years. Ted Hanley.
John Anderson. How are you? Yes, sorry.
Frank's one of our councillors.
Yes, we've met many times. Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here this afternoon. Very warm welcome to Mr. John Anderson, our local member. And it's not the size of the community, it's the community spirit which makes Stuart Town so good. The people of community, the Stuart Town community, probably never heard of rural transaction centres. They just wanted a doctor's surgery with a computer in it. They probably didn't know how to operate the computer. So they got to talking, and then all of a sudden, here we are, we've got the whole transaction centre. It's been the initiative of the Stuart Town people and the community generally that have done the whole work out here, and it is a credit to the town of Stuart Town. I would like to thank the Progress Association for inviting me here today, and with that I will introduce to you the Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. John Anderson.
Well, Councillor Tom Knowles, Mayor of Wellington, thank you very much for your kind introduction. Can you hear me down the back? It's carrying over there. It's always a good idea to ask at the outset. I remember once I was up at Gurrah, and I was talking back in 1993 about the benefits of the then proposed GST, and it started to rain very heavily on the tin roof. And I thought, maybe they can't all hear me, and I could see a bloke I could just see down the back. I recognised him in the shadow, and I yelled out, "Hey Tom, can you hear me?" And he said, "Yeah, he can." He said, "I can hear you, but I want to change places with someone who can't." It's better to ask at the outset. But Tom, in acknowledging you, Mr. Fred and Mrs. Florence Miners, Treasurer, Stuart Town Advancement Association, and I think Fred was the builder. Yeah, so there you go. Wellington councillors, many of them I see here. And including Frank Stanford I've just seen, but I think there are others as well. Tom Warren, the Executive Director, I can see over there, of the Arona Development and Employment Council. Kevin and Francis Frapple, I've just met, Stuart Town Advancement Association. Gary Francis, President of the Wellington Development Incorporated. Richard and Barbara Eade, the Vice President of Stuart Town Advancement Association. Emma Ross, Western Area Health Services. And Malcolm and Christine Eldridge, Stuart Town Post Office. Friends, one and all. Good to be with you. So this particular one's attracted $124,000. So you're a bargain basement rates for the Commonwealth, I'd have to say. You've done it very well. I must talk to your builder. You'll have here internet access, computer access, visiting doctor service, district nurse, a remedial masseur. I now know what sort of masseur. I saw that sign there, and I now know. A training centre for private training and for TAFE, a beauty therapist, so I better come back, an art gallery for local products, and tourism services for local information, access to guides to conduct of tours of significant local sites. I must say to you, I'm very pleased to know that a barber shop is not one of the services you're proposing to operate, given what I understand the locals like to do to people's throats. On that note, I'm delighted to declare your new RTC open.
Last time I did one of these, it fell off the wall. Oh, no.
Just push it along. There we go. Open.
The next item on the agenda is a welcome by foreign foreign.
The Honourable John Anderson, Deputy Prime Minister, Mr Tom Knowles, Mayor of Wellington, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you all for coming, and it's lovely to see so many here. In the process of getting the grant for the RTC, we were helped by a lot of people. Anthony Morris and Microsoft. Anthony's been fantastic. He worked all night last night to get all the computers up and running, and they're all networked. I don't know what that means, but they're all done, and it's all, I don't know how we can work them all, but it's really good. I'd like to thank Moira Hanley for her beautiful flower arrangement, and Brenton Charlton, our local policeman, for his letter of support. Christine and Malcolm Eldridge for their help with fax and phone messages when my fax machine blew up. Also Margaret and Lynn Patterson helped out with fax messages. The residents for their surveys and letters of support, and all our volunteers for digging out the footings, pouring the concrete, and all those wonderful young men who arrived to help stand the frames. And our wonderful builder, Fred. I've got to say that even though he's my husband. He has worked tremendously hard. He's worked day and night. He hasn't had a day off for the last 4 weeks. And I promise him now there'll be no more general meetings over the breakfast table. Who's this one? Oh, Sandra, our painter, she was wonderful. Sandra stood here for days just painting all the little bits that the men didn't want to do, you know, that only a woman has the patience to do. And our painting of the windows outside by Nita. Nita's nearly 80 and she painted the windows. I know she doesn't mind me saying that because she's a beautiful woman. Norma and Luke Bryan, and even I did some paintings. And the people who arrived last Saturday and helped us do the cleaning up, that was wonderful. And I can't forget Richard Eads for his concreting. And this is just two special thank yous. The ladies that have always been there to help me, Norman, Nita, Kath, Sandra, Sue and Marita. They were there whenever I needed cakes made for a meeting. We've had a lot of meetings, and especially Norma, and I know the other ladies won't mind me singling out Norma, because she's been wonderful. She's been my confidant. She's been like a parachute to me. When I reach too high for the sky, she brings me back down to earth. And she's a wonderful, wonderful lady. And I can't say anymore because I don't know what else to say. But anyway, thank you all very, very much. Okay?
I'd like to say a few words. Without Florence, this wouldn't have went through. She worked day and night, and I would like, on behalf of our association, thank her very much, and also the people of Stuart our assistant. Thank you, Florence.
The agenda is a poem by Matthew Sainsbury.
The School of Arts was opened in 1934 and has served the township on every well. It's a favourite place to gather when old families return, and old timers have some great old yarns to tell. So many true blue Aussies are gathered here today to celebrate a big job so well done. It is amazing what can be accomplished when we really try. So congratulations, each and every one.
Once again, Mr. Anderson, thank you very much, and we look forward to next time you visit here and we'll just mingle with the people here.